Hey there folks, Greg Shepard here, S&A Financial Services. In today's video, you ask it, I'm giving the answers. Variable annuity versus fixed annuity with TIAA. What's the difference? I'm here to answer that question. A lot of you have reached out to me and asked said question. So not the most fun, exciting topic. I get that. Bear with me here and I'll dive into the details as much as I feel appropriate, okay? Greg Shepard here again. I specialize in helping folks all over the country just make sense of these oftentimes confusing TIA accounts. Okay, so again, the question asked in various ways, which is typical. You're going into this retirement income illustrator. You've talked to TIA. You're throwing hundreds of thousands of dollars into lifetime income. It segregates between variable and fixed. What's the difference? Okay, let's get into it now. If you've seen some of my videos, you know that I don't read a script, which might be not the smartest thing to do, but regardless, I don't like reading scripts. I've got a script. Okay, so I don't want to forget some of these things, so bear with me. You all can bear through it just as much as I can. So my goal here is to talk about the fixed annuity first, give you some pros and cons, transition into variable, pros and cons. I'm knowing myself, I'm probably going to weigh in a little bit during this. If I have time at the end, which I control the time, so I should, I'll sum it up. Okay, so let's just get right into it. So the fixed part, the fixed portion, TIA traditional, that's when you have TIA traditional monies. You call TIA and say, hey, I want to flip those monies into lifetime income. Those monies are going to go into a fixed lifetime income, fixed lifetime income. Okay, so let's get into that real quick. So offers guaranteed principal and interest backed by TIA's general account. So how logistically how this works is once TIA initiates that lifetime income, your money goes bye-bye. Okay, not in theory. What it does is it goes into TIA's general account. What's the general account? That's a big pool of money. You can just Google it. It's a big pool of money with everybody else that's doing fixed or payments in general. And then they, being TIA, invest that money and they in turn pay you whatever that payout rate is. Okay, in this case, that fixed income payment. You can go to the retirement income illustrator and figure out what your payout rate is going to be. Okay, interest rates may change, but never fall below a guaranteed minimum. So you've seen that guaranteed minimum. Now there's a key phrase here: interest rates may change. Yes, they may, but TIA has done a very good job historically of not changing those rates. Okay, but keep in mind they can. Okay, it's pretty rare, but they can. Pros: protection from market volatility. So pro for a fixed payment is protection from market volatility. You cease to have any exposure to stock market fluctuation. Okay, so let's just keep going here. Predictable income stream for life. And if you tack on your typically a spouse or somebody else there, he or she will get, typically like 50% of your payment or 2/3 or 3/4, 100%. So they'll get a version, if not 100% of that payment beyond if you predecease, typically your spouse or somebody else. But it's a predictable income stream for life, no risk of losing principal. Cons: lower growth potential compared to investments. Yeah, I guess that's true. That's a con. Limited liquidity. There's not limited liquidity. There is no liquidity. So that money coming to you, that's it. Now, TIA does a good job of tacking on these loyalty bonuses. That's not a guarantee, folks. They don't have to do that every year. That will not keep up with inflation either, as the next con, okay? Next con is inflation can erode purchasing power over time. So when you initiate that lifetime income fixed, no inflation protection, okay? No inflation protection. Those loyalty bonuses will mask as inflation protection. No, does not keep up with inflation. Okay. Variable, we'll keep it going here. Variable is basically the annuity payment. It'll be lumped in with that fixed payment, so you get, like on a monthly basis. But that variable portion is going to go up and down, as the name implies, variable. So that part of the money is invested in things other than TIA traditional, like CREF stock, real estate, things of that nature outside of TIA traditional. So returns are the returns of that sleeve of your portfolio will vary depending upon market fluctuation. Look, I'm gonna stop reading there. Okay, this is where I interject. Folks, I'm an independent advisor, been dealing with TIAA for 23 years. This isn't TIAA's. I'm not downplaying TIAA. I'm downplaying variable annuities. Okay. I don't like to see folks go into the variable annuity part, not just with TIAA, but with anybody. Okay. The fixed income from traditional can serve a purpose. Variable annuity, please, someone out there, share with me why you would allocate those funds to a variable annuity when you can accomplish the same thing, and in this case, outside of TIAA, for less costs. Okay, and probably in most cases, better income producing investments. Okay, I can't say that clear enough. I'm going to keep going here. So the pros of a variable annuity, we're skipping the pros. Cons, payments could fluctuate, risk of lower payouts, higher fees compared to fixed annuities. Folks, okay, I can't emphasize this enough. If you're looking to go into a variable annuity and combo with fixed, which you can do, contact me, folks. I'll dive into the details more on that. You know, which one's right for you? You're going to choose a fixed annuity if you want a safe, predictable income. Makes sense, right? That $30,000 a year, $20,000 a year will remain $20,000 a year unless TIAA ceases to exist, which, folks, don't worry about that. Let me tell you, if TIAA ceases to exist, we got bigger problems, okay? Something's going on, all right? Choose fixed annuity if, yeah, you're risk averse, you don't need a large lump sum withdrawal. So that portion of your money, you're not going to be able to dip into it, all right? So that's why a lot of people steer away from lifetime income, just for the mere fact the estate planning component doesn't really exist too much. Okay, in most cases. Also, there's no liquidity. You can't dip into that money. Okay, choose a variable annuity if I'm not going to go. Choose a variable annuity if you aren't familiar with other options. How about that? Okay. I answered this question prior. Can you combo both? The answer is yes. You can do a variable annuity with a fixed lifetime income as well. Now, just think about this. A lot of folks will do that lifetime income, that fixed portion, take the monies not earmarked for lifetime income, throw it over to a rollover IRA, invest in income producing things, and that in turn would constitute that variable annuity. Okay, it's not a variable annuity, it's a rollover IRA. Okay, but that's the same principle, same idea, and still you're comboing both, and you can still, in conjunction, receive that income from both sources. Okay, so you asked about the variable and fixed. Hopefully that helps out a little bit. If you have questions over that, by all means, contact me, folks. I'll get you squared away. All right, Greg Shepard here, S&A Financial Services. Hey, go out and have a good one. Y'all take care.